Hi, welcome back to another edition of Found in the Shadows, where we are looking at what Jesus has done for us and how out of the shadows, out of the darkness, we emerge and we become so much more in the light than we ever could have been in the shadows. It's yet in the dark places, though, we discover God doing some of his greatest work. And so today, I want to talk to you about the fact that God will bring you through whatever it is when you find yourself in those dark places, in the shadow places, but you're going to come through it with hope. See, Jesus, again, endured the cross, the scorning, the shame, the humiliation, for the joy that was waiting of redeeming you and me from our spiritually impoverished, sinful condition. We were alienated from him, but through his incomprehensible suffering, brutal death, and glorious resurrection, he reconciled us to himself. Now, I don't know what you imagine it will be like to see Jesus face to face for the first time, to hear his voice audibly for the first time, to feel his physical touch for the first time, to be held in his strong, loving embrace and hug. But the one who loves us and gave himself for us has also thrown open the gates of heaven so that we can walk into the presence of God and we can connect with him and discover that he really does hold the future. In other words, as bleak as your life might be right now, no matter what it is, if you know Jesus, there is hope and there is a day coming that is going to be glorious. He doesn't intend to leave us here struggling or suffering with less. And it's not a prosperity type of mentality. It's just simply that God is going to provide, and God knows the struggles, and he's promised to be with you through those struggles, and he will bring you through them beside you, but you do so with hope. Hope that there is a future, and that future is intact, and that future is secure in him. Shadows sometimes are a tough place to be. And sometimes life can be so overwhelming you feel like it's pressing in on all sides. In those moments, there's a clear difference depending on whether you know Jesus or whether you don't know Jesus. If you know him, you have hope. And so you can rest assured that in the shadows, he finds you and he greets you and he meets you with hope, and he will bring you through it if you will trust him. Everything that he does reminds us of that. And it's an important reminder for you today. So when you find yourself in the shadows, there's hope. And that hope is Jesus. I look forward to joining you in our next edition when we will wrap up this short series.